What's going on, everyone? This is Reggie Haynes, and you are tuned in to another edition of the RHTV Podcast. And I am your host, and today I have a special guest. This is Queen Sadell Lewis. She is a well-known director, and what she specializes in is touching the hearts of those within the African, or as they say in the West, Black community, with her different productions. She does stage plays, TV shows, and movies, and I'm honored to have her here today. Queen Sadell?
Thank you.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Now, for those people that don't know who you are or the productions that you do, why don't you, start off by telling them your story?
Well, I am a director, producer, and a writer. I do a little bit of acting as well. But my stories are everything that I do is with a purpose. Yeah. But I started writing when I was in about 4th grade. Mm-hmm. More of when I was like in 5th grade, but I started in 4th grade, 5th grade. But as I got older, like from a lot of the things that I've been through, I write about it. Doing poetry is how I really started.
So
doing poetry.
It started with poetry.
Yep, it started with poetry.
Transition to writing scripts.
That's right.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, we're gonna go deep. Has there been any story that has really been to the point to where you or someone you knew experienced it in real life and you was like, I'm making this into a film. I'm making this into a stage play?
Well, with What He Won't Do.
Uh-huh.
That was actually, it was a story that, I made the whole thing up, that What He Won't Do, mm-hmm. but it was real events that actually really happened.
Okay.
Which y'all can check out. The stage play and the movie will be out the beginning of the year. Sometimes follow us, but Not Long is actually based on a true story of my son's story about him being bullied and overcoming being bullied through arts like music and therapy and actual art, drawing paintings and stuff like that. But What He Won't Do is one of my favorites. That's the first stage play that I actually wrote. It's about comedy, drama. It's very therapeutic, and I've had people come up to me after the stage play and stuff and talk to me about how it touched their lives because they went through things that were a part of the stage play. Yes, they went through those things. They was like, that's my story. Mm-hmm. So that was very touching, getting a feedback of, how it actually reached them, and I didn't even think that it would go that far.
Well, it did, and I'm very proud of you, and I'm happy for you that you, with all your productions that you've done, you've touched so many lives in a positive way, and you should be proud of yourself.
Thank you.
And you're very welcome. And for those people who want to check out Not Long, the trailer, and also the music video, click the link in the description below. Now, moving on to our next question before we go to our first commercial break. Mm-hmm. When it comes in regards to writing, because I've known you for about 6-7 years, mm-hmm. and there have been times to where I would be like, Queen Sadell, what you doing? You'd be like, Reg, I'm about to write this script. 40 minutes later, script is done. Now, around the world, that's unheard of. What has given you that particular talent? Where do you feel like that talent has come from for you to write a full script, whether it be a movie or a stage play or a TV show episode in a matter of 40 minutes? Honestly,
mm-hmm. Really God-given. Mm-hmm. But I can say from, me coming up, we came from a place where my family, parts of my family come from a place of where we didn't have the finer things in life, but we were always family. But in our time, we didn't have cell phones and games and stuff that we played in the house. So we were outside. We made up stories and stuff, acted like the people on TV and made our own stories. So that's really where it started. Yeah. And back in 2015 is when my little brother was actually murdered.
My condolences.
Thank you. So my little brother was actually murdered in 2015. Mm-hmm. And it came to me, it was like, maybe if he had something else to do, he wouldn't have been in the streets as much. Yeah. But, things happen how it happened. Yeah. And all I could do is move forward by trying to help somebody else. Yeah. So I provide a space for people that they can actually, let off steam.
Yes,
if they feel like they don't have anywhere to go, acting and stuff like that, it's actually therapeutic.
Yes, ma'am.
So a lot of times our people where we come from, they don't see much further than what's in front of them.
Yeah, that's true.
So my goal is to put productions in front of them as another outlet for them to do.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that's beautiful, Queen Sadell. And like I said, very proud of you. Happy for you that you've been doing phenomenal works within the community. You're very welcome. And it's very pivotal that we have a queen here who has not only touched the lives of those in the community, but worldwide. And what I mean by that, you know what? Let's take our first commercial break and check out this trailer from her previous film, Not Long. Stay tuned. A bully is a being who is filled with negative energy that tries to place this energy on others, passed down from their elder, be it a brother, mother, or father. No excuse to abuse anyone on this earth, but the cowards continue to justify the acts of a bully whose spirit will never die. Hold up, I take that back, what I said, as I shake my head and realize that I am a part of the problem, because the spirit of bullies may live on forever, but it is no match against the spirit of the true warrior, the spirit of the person who never allowed the inhumane, cowardice ways of a bully to conquer them. And we're back on the RHTV Podcast show. I'm your host, Reggie Haynes, and I'm here with my special guest, Queen Sadell Lewis. And today we have talked about her path to greatness in regards to her being a director, actress, and producer of her own content that has really touched a lot of people in the African community, or as they say in the West, Black community. Now, Queen Sadell, we were talking about, how you've had situations in your life that transpired to you wanting to write these stage plays and how people have embraced you because of it. My thing is, behind the scenes of directing or getting a stage play together or producing any type of content, what have the struggles been like, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it's like before any production that I do, most of the time it's something that come up and it's like, it's something that may try to stop you from doing what you're doing, basically just try to get you off track. Or you may even have a small thought, and like I have, and say, well, I don't want to do this, or, I'm just not going to do it because it's too much to deal with. But it's really not. It's just really about what your mind is set on and how you think, and really, because the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, and it'll kill your dreams, to steal your ideas and thoughts, and destroy everything that you have planned.
Yes, ma'am.
But you have to stay focused.
Yes, ma'am. And
I just, I focus and know that those things are just obstacles that I have to get over and in order to get where I'm going.
Yes, ma'am.
But things come up all the time.
Yeah. You
got to keep on going, keep on rolling.
And that's another thing, because ever since I've known you, one of the most positive people I've ever met, and I'm not exaggerating, folks. That is serious. Don't say this smile is not fake. That's been around a lot of people. Fake smiles, and then I'll be like, but when camera cuts off, I'll be like, Reggie, get out of my face. Queen Sadell's not like that. One of the nicest people I've ever met. No, I thank you. My question is, how do you stay positive so much dealing with an industry like this?
Because I don't focus on the industry. I focus on the purpose. And with everything that I've been through, any type of hurt, pain, happiness, anything, there's always purpose in it. And I feel like, if I can reach somebody, I can help somebody. If I can teach somebody, I can help somebody. Key to it, though, I'm always teachable.
Yes, ma'am.
Even as a teacher, I'm always teachable. I can learn from anybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Just as anybody should be able to learn from anybody. If you can't learn from anybody, what's your purpose of even being here if you already know everything?
That's true.
You're
right.
But I just stay focused on, what's the goal? What's the end goal here?
Yes, ma'am.
Like, what are you trying to do? And I'm trying to change lives, change communities, one person at a time.
Yes, ma'am.
If I can reach somebody, which I have reached people in ways that I never thought, but it's all about what's your focus, where you're going.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, that's beautiful, Queen Sadell. Now, when it comes in regards to your goal, because you already have a studio in Louisiana. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, in regards to this particular studio, that you built, where did that inspiration come from? Where did that idea come from? How long did you want to have your own studio where it's production and music and all those things?
Literally since it's been a long time.
Okay.
I don't even, probably since I was in middle school. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted my own space. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be a model. Mm-hmm. You know, I wanted to do different things, and that opportunity was never presented to me.
Yes, ma'am.
So I decided to create my own opportunities.
Beautiful.
You know, and have those opportunities open and available for other people. You know, where they can have somewhere to look to.
Yes, ma'am.
And opening up the studio, my main goal was to do, as I am, the arts theater and drama school. Mm-hmm. You know, where people are able to come that aren't as fortunate as others, and be able to learn behind the scenes, in front of the camera, if they want to do content creating, you know, anything they want to do, like within arts,
yes,
music, ma'am. Comedy, and all. You know, they'll have a space that they can come to in Assumption Parish.
Yes, ma'am.
And not just here, but other places, you know, around, when we do branch out. Mm-hmm. Where they'll have some, you know, Hoalp Studios to be able to come to be a part of, to get behind the camera. Beautiful,
beautiful, beautiful. And for those people that want to get more information on Queen Sadell's Hoalp, HOALP, which means Heart of a Lion Productions, the information is in the description below. Now, you guys stay tuned. We're going to take our next commercial break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Ain't got long left in 2025, and then I'm gonna take a little ride. On this path, you know I'm trying to provide. I'ma thrive, and I'm fly. I'm a ball and I'm like it was my birthday. I'm a ball and I'm like it was my birthday. I'm a ball and I'm like it was my birthday. I'm a ball and I'm like it was my birthday. Time going fast, it was just the day I made them mad. Turn on my swag, acting bad, then I made them sad.
What's going on, everyone? We are back on the RHTV Podcast show, and I am here with my guest, Queen Sadell Lewis, and she's been talking about her phenomenal journey when it comes in regards to her productions that she's been doing. And Queen Sadell, we're going to end off this segment with you basically telling the audience, if they are inspired to want to do anything that they put their mind to, whether it be directing, acting, filmmaking, what would be your words to those viewers right now?
I would say, no matter what, how you think, you know, how you think, how you feel, no matter what, if you think it, you can do it. If you dream it, you can definitely be it. Stay focused, stay positive, you know, don't give up. No matter, you're going to have people to say, oh, you can't do that. That's not smart. You're not going to be able to finish that. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to see that. If you have a mind to do it, do it. Because one thing about it don't matter what it is. If I want to do something, if I think about something, I'm going to first try. So, and the only way you fail is if you don't try. You cannot, and if you try and you don't succeed, that's okay. Get up and try again, or move on to the next thing. Regardless, at least you tried. I don't want to go to the grave with anything. So anything that I think about doing or want to do, it may be, you know, God may give me something for someone else. So I'm going to either, you know, I might speak it to someone, I might do it. And, you know, if it don't work, somebody else pick it up and move on with it. Hey, that's fine too, because, you know, we can't do everything, but I will try my best to do anything that comes to my mind, anything I think about that I want to do. I'm going to at least give it a try, because I don't know what's going to work for me, what's going to work for somebody else, and you don't know what inspiration you can be to somebody else. Don't, regardless of how hard things are, stay positive, keep a positive attitude, and everything will be fine.
Words from the great Queen Sadell Lewis. For all those people who have tuned in and supported everything that we have been doing on the RHTV Podcast Network, we thank you so much. Queen Sadell, we thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
To be a guest. I know we're going to have plenty of more work that's going to be coming on. And for those people that want to subscribe to Queen Sadell Lewis's YouTube channel and to catch out her future productions, click the link on screen.
Thank you.